Good morning, guys. Hey, I had another video that I'm going to put out today on a completely different topic. It's actually something that I recorded yesterday, and I've been tinkering with a little bit. Um, More of an informational type video. Uh, but I wanted to put this quick video out real quick. It's like, I don't know, quarter to 2 in the morning. I just started my day not too long ago. And for those who don't know, uh, there's a guy named Recap, RECAP, Recap. I'm sure if you watch other YouTubers, um, you've heard of Recap, you've seen Recap in the comment sections. He's been pretty active, at least in the few years that I've been following uh, YouTube trucking. Um, don't know the guy personally. Seems like a good guy. He has his own YouTube channel as well. Encourage you guys to check it out. I just got done watching his latest video, and I would strongly encourage all of you guys to go look at it now. Just kind of the facts. A lot of guys that do have YouTube channels are subbed to my channel. I don't know how that worked out, but that's how it worked out. Uh, and so you guys actually know Recap. So I am looking forward to seeing you guys put out videos about his video. A really quick recap, no pun intended. Um, Apparently, this is an older gentleman. He comes from the corporate world uh, decades ago, and it, I've been a strong proponent, and I've always said, don't bitch, do. If you're gonna complain about something, do something about it. Well, this guy having come from apparently, again, I don't know him personally, but uh, his story is apparently coming from the corporate world. He is setting up an organization called the PTA, Professional Truckers Association, um, to benefit drivers. Uh, Apparently, there's going to be no dues. It's donation based, non for profit, and to, I'm assuming, to build membership this year. Uh, and I'm also assuming that details will be following because it sounds like if you watch this video, you know, he kind of just kicked all this into gear and is in the process of building everything. But he's already locked down that everyone who donates to it this year, every dollar, I think he said every dollar you donate becomes like a raffle ticket. And at the end of this year, they're raffling off a brand new 389 Peterbilt. So, for a lot of you lease ops, or even a lot of you company guys that are looking at becoming owner ops in the future, hey, might be a great place to throw some extra money, you know, between whenever he gets everything fully operational, which he's saying is about a 90-day process. Hell, might win a free Peterbilt out of the deal. Now, for you YouTubers, and what I gather, some of you YouTubers actually know Recap on a more personal level. Uh, and I don't think Recap is sub to me. I don't know. He might be. I don't know. But a couple of questions I have for Recap. So if you guys do know him, if you could let him know, or just pass the questions along, kind of thing. Uh, because I think the industry needs an organization or an association like what he's trying to build. I think if it goes right, you know, as is all things, it could be a very positive thing for the industry. Is he setting it up to be just another OIDA, or another boots on the ground, or is he setting it up to eventually hire a lobbying firm in Washington so that we, the independent drivers, the owner ops, the carriers, one offs, would have lobbying power? Because, in my humble opinion, you know, I think that's what we, as independent drivers, desperately lack. To me, if you're talking about having a voice at the table and having a voice in Washington, to me that means that you want to get to a point where you're able to hire lobbyists to lobby on behalf of the drivers. Um, if that's the case, that's something that I would get strongly behind. Uh, Secondly, he's setting it up as a non-for-profit. Is he going to set it up as a 50c3 so that as a carrier, or as many people are owner operators, excuse me, those donations, if he sets it up right, would be a tax write-off. I mean, that would be huge if he sets it up that way. So is that the way that he's looking at setting it up? Um, because I know many owner operators, myself included, you get to the end of the year, you get your third quarter numbers in, and have your accountant do tax projections, end of year tax projections and all of that. And in many situations you might find that you need to dump 5 grand. So you're always looking for a charity where you can dump 5 grand. Again, uh, just like I've said before, I would rather give 5 grand to my local church or local food pantry than give 5 grand to Uncle Sam. Well, if he can set this up as a 50c3, uh, you know, a charitable organization in a sense, uh, and we can use those donations as tax write-offs, that could be a huge boost for the association. Because then at the end of the year, if I need to dump 5 grand, instead of giving 5 grand to my church, I might do 2,500 to the church and 2,500 to PTA. Um, so that's a question I have, and I don't know. Can a charitable organization also have lobbyists? I don't know the legalities of that. I do not come from an executive background. Um, But these are all questions I have. I know he's just in the beginning phases of all this. And he was said a couple of times, it won't be operational for about 90 days. But you guys know him. You can pass those questions along. Those are things that I know I personally, as a owner op and a carrier, would be very interested in knowing. Um, but for all of you other guys, if you're not sub to recap, you know, go check out his video. Uh, he seems like a good guy, and I think it could be a very good thing for our industry. Even if you're a company driver and you're planning on being a company driver till the day you retire, uh, the way he's setting this up and his quasi mission statement, is going to benefit Swift drivers and Schneider drivers and JB Hunt drivers, as well as owner ops, lease ops, small carriers. So check him out. I would definitely give my money to him before I gave it to OIDA. But looking forward to hearing more about this. Uh, Great job, recap. Appreciate you doing something. That's what the industry needs. Not just guys that talk about it, but guys that do stuff about it. Sorry, I'm over here drowning. But you guys check that out. All right. I am still gonna put that other video out today, so it'll be both videos today. Just because the other one is more of kind of a time sensitive type of video as well. But good on you, recap. You guys go check him out. I can't share his video, otherwise I would. Hopefully these other guys that have the bigger YouTube channels will share that out so that it gets out to the masses. Uh, you guys should check it out. You guys should tell your coworkers about it. Um, you know, I don't know the guy personally, so I'm not giving it my 100% stamp of approval. I'm just saying that something I'm going to be following very closely, and if it continues the way that he is trying to set it up, then I will probably fully support it. All right, check him out. It's Recap on YouTube. I just watched the video. I don't know, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So go check it out. I'd love your feedback down in the comment section. You guys definitely sub to him. Give your feedback in his comment section. He's in the process of building it right now. So I'm sure your input, would be appreciated by him as well. All right, you guys be good, be safe. We'll see you later.